nice little old lady, all dressed in white, and she would go and pick your shit off the shelves, and then she would put it down on the desk, and she would counter, and she would say, I don't remember, that'll be $3.95. Okay, I guess I'm renting these clothes. You're not providing them. That's correct. So I don't think they took credit cards back when I was that age. I'm going to my wallet and take the Mormon Church's hand out of my wallet while I was taking it out of my hands. And I would give her the $3.95, 10 cents for a tie, 5 cents for each sock, etc. Well, she would take my money over to the side of the counter, and she would put it into an old-fashioned cash register. They would go ding, 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 and in the temple, in the rental room, you could hear nothing but cash registers bringing in $3, $2, $8, renting temple clothes that poor people couldn't afford to buy, but they had to rent them. So you gave them 10% of your income to get your ass through the door, and then as soon as you go in, they go, gee, we don't like the clothes you're wearing, but we have the clothes we want you to wear. We want more of your money. And like a fool, I gave it to them with thousands and thousands, and millions of other people. I also remember by that counter, there was what they called the prayer roll. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of this in the Mormon Church, and of course, those of you that have been members or whatever, if you have somebody that needs help, and it doesn't say what kind of help, maybe they need to find a mate, or maybe they need to get financial help, maybe they have cancer, maybe they have physical, mental, emotional help they need. You would put their name on a piece of paper, and then you would submit it to the counter there, and then supposedly they would take that name and put it in a packet, and then when you were in the temple, on the altar, when you were getting your endowment ceremony, there would be a prayer roll. It was like a leather little packet that evidently had names in it. For all I know now, with the Mormon Church, it probably could have been empty with just newspaper clippings in it. I don't know. I can't verify it. I'm not going to report what I don't know. So the officiator would hold that up in the endowment ceremony and say, well, these names have been submitted for us to pray for, and you pick it up. So I remember that part of the temple very closely, that I had to rent the clothes. I heard the cash registers ringing and ringing, and I've been in it 77 years in the Mormon cult influence. I hear cash registers ringing in my sleep. I hear them ringing in my car. I hear my wallet has got little feet on it going towards the temple. Money, money, money. Interesting. Money, money, money. So, let me end this particular video. We get what we earn. If you don't plant seeds in the field, you're not going to harvest shit. You're going to go out and stand 9 months and look, it's just dirt in the field. You and I can put the blanket over our head, stay in bed, and go, I'm not going out there, and that it's a war out there. Yeah, it is. It is a war out there. I admit that. But if our Heavenly Father is in command of our world and our life, we can handle it. We'll learn. And when we go to the field in the next 9 months, if we planted the spiritual seeds, be like a rainforest. So much food, so much plushness, so much everything. He blesses us 1,000, 1,000,000 times more than we earn. He's a good payer. He's a good employee. He doesn't do just overtime. He does triple time, 10 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. I'm going to continue to kind of throw some seeds in the ground. I'm 77. I may not live long enough to see a potato sprout or a wheat jump up. But at least I tried. At least I did what I knew was the right thing. I know I have to earn spiritual blessings. I know it's not easy. I know it's fearful. I know it's uncomfortable to learn. It's scary. I have fear. I have anxiety. I have doubt. I have all kinds of hurdles that I have to jump over to get those spiritual blessings. But I want them. Just like I wanted that degree on the wall. I rode in the snow. I rode when it was below zero on a motorcycle for an hour. I got what I earned. With our Heavenly Father, we'll get far more than what we earn. His arms are there. He is there. He wants to bless us. He wants to help us. He just simply wants us to say, we're not coming in a group. We're not going to rush the gates of heaven. I'm going to humbly walk to heaven alone. I'll be at the gate, analogy, and you can open the book of life, or YouTube, in my case, and see what kind of a life I live. It doesn't matter who my wives were. It doesn't matter who my children were. It doesn't matter who my bishop was. It doesn't matter who my boss was. None of that matters. What matters is me and how I learn and follow the principles of my Heavenly Father. So, if this is helpful to you, great. If it's not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.